Good afternoon, everybody. See that? I got that right, but you know what I didn't get right is the volume. Let me get the volume up here. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon again. I'm Dominic Damiano. We have a full house here today, which is always good to see. Oh, you know what? Now my phone's on, so I gotta shut that off. There it goes. Sorry about that. The pause in the background was me. It was almost like being on what do you call it? Alexa with the audio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we are waiting. First of all, we have Luz Cabral back in studio.
Yay. Hi, everybody. How are you? Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we had a
Oh,
great
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
How about you? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yes.
You eat lots of turkey?
No, believe it or not, we actually didn't have turkey.
Really? What'd you have?
We had this chicken. I had mashed potatoes, and I had a little bit of stuffing, and
Nice.
then there was this like big, great dessert that I had where it was like there was chocolate, vanilla, and like chocolate syrup, and
Oh,
there's
wow.
like Oreo cookies. In fact,
Oh.
Really?
if there's some more, I'm gonna have some because I got it.
Sounds wonderful.
I feel that way too. Like when what I had for dessert was apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel that way. I always crave it.
So
Good.
We are waiting for Avery Levanti from East Bridgewater High School. She is on her way to Northeastern University. She is one of the soccer phenoms over there at East Bridgewater. And we're just waiting for her to call in. I know she's trying to get the message out to her family about where they can watch and listen. And we went back and forth. Nice girl. I actually had a chance of covering a couple of games for East Bridgewater Access TV. Very good player. So it's going to be fun to get her on there. And then I finally got the audio. So I'm going to finally get off my butt and finish the Attleboro interview.
Oh,
Yeah, Jim's been really busy, so.
awesome.
I finally got that, so that's going to happen. So if you want to call in, 508-222-1320. And I believe this is Avery Levanti.
Oh, my goodness. Perfect timing.
Oh, it looks like it. Let's see.
Let's find out.
Hi, you're first on, well, I'm gonna press the button, there we go. Hi, you're first on 4D Sports Talk. Is this Avery? Hello? Hello? Oh, we lost her.
Uh-oh.
What did I do wrong? I pressed that button, the light flashes, and nothing smoked, so that's good. I thought that was Avery. Maybe hopefully she'll call back. 508-222-1320. And I do have some stats for her, and we'll add this, because a lot of the shows now are just going to be phone interviews because of the pandemic and stuff.
Oh,
And
Comes
it's
again.
flashing again. Let's try this again, Dawn. Let's see if I can get this right this time. Hi, Avery.
Hi, this is Avery.
Hey, Avery, how are you? I'm sorry about that. I wanted to see if the smoke, the keyboard was smoking, because I lost your call, and I'm like, oh,
It's
great
okay.
job. I really impressed that young lady.
hi,
I can't really hear
Avery.
you that good.
What's that? Can you hear me?
I can't really hear you that good.
Turn it up, yeah. All right. How about now?
Yeah, right now is good.
All right, hold on. Let me get a little more. I think I know what I'm doing. If you hear the fire alarm go off, that means I didn't do a good job. All right, cool. Let me go one more. Boom. How's that? Better?
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. All right, so we just talked about a little bit, Avery. For people listening on 4D Sports Talk, we have the pleasure of Avery Levanti. I had the pleasure of calling two of her games on East Bridgewater Access TV, and I'm going to brag, and here are her overall freshman and senior year stats. She only scored 72 goals, 51 assists
Wow.
in 60 games. And then her senior year, which of course already finished, 21 goals and 11 assists. Kid, that is like super
wow.
impressive.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That is so cool. So we have, just to let you know, we have Luz Cabral. She's the one who just said hello to you a second ago.
How are you?
Okay.
And
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
we have Catherine Conley, a.k.a. KC. So you can call her Catherine Conlon or KC. It doesn't matter, right, Catherine?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's it. And then we have the sports master, Justin Ferreira. And the reason why I'm warning you is because we have a good tendency Okay, we'll turn my mic down a little bit. I'm a little hot. Just turn your mic on remotely. Okay. So I'm good now, I believe. So then we have Justin Furter, the sports master. So we should be all set. So what's going to happen is we're going to like jump back and forth. You're going to lead us into a question. You won't know you're leading us into a question, but that's kind of the way it operates. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. So do you guys have questions? You want to go first?
Not off the top of my head. You want to go?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay, good.
Okay, Avery, my first question is, what made you interested in playing soccer?
So I've always played soccer since I was like a little kid. So my mom actually put me into it, and honestly, like I've loved it from there. Like other sports, I've played basketball. I got into dance for a while, which is like the outlier, but honestly, soccer has just like always been like what I like want to do. So it's my passion. Like everything I do it for soccer. Like all the decisions I make revolve around like my future with like soccer. And yeah, that's pretty much like my mom, I guess.
Nice.
My mom got me into it.
So when did your mom get you into it? How old were you?
I was maybe like 5.
Wow.
Wow.
I want to say 5, yeah.
Did your mom play soccer?
My mom played basketball. Her and her sisters played basketball. So
Now, are they
maybe that's where I get my height from.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Oh, okay.
Oh, my.
So she's a
Pushing
little taller
5'9",
than,
but
what's that, 5'9"?
probably pushing 5'9".
I think that's around my height.
Really?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I
Well, she's
I
got
have-
me beat.
Did you play on the varsity squad for all 4 years?
For soccer, yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yep, those are, I don't know if I said her stats, I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard, those were her freshman stats too. Again, she was, I want to make sure I read that right. I might have missed that, I apologize. Her overall stats, this is including freshmen to senior, I don't know if I said that. 72 goals, 51 assists in 60 games, and then her senior year, 21 goals and 11 assists, which is really cool. I don't know if, I might have mumbled that up. I'm sorry, Miss Levangie. I'll never do it again.
It's okay. I heard you the first time.
All right, but I didn't know if I don't know if my partners in crime heard me. So what are you taking over there? I mean, I got a bunch of questions. I know everyone else we're just gonna work it in. But why Northeast? First of all, I think Justin already asked. No, Justin, you didn't ask her that. But why
No, I didn't ask her that.
Go ahead.
yet.
I'm sorry.
All right. Okay, so this is a question we wanted to know. Why did you pick Northeastern for college?
So out of all of the schools, I think that Northeastern was the one that showed the most interest in me because they were the first school to actually like reach out to me, and that really showed like that really meant a lot. So that, and it's in the city. I've always wanted to be in the city. And yeah, I feel like I'll definitely have like a great time there. I've already been talking to a few of the girls that are in my class there, and I just think like it's a good environment for me, and it'll definitely challenge me academically. And but I think it'll be a good fit.
And academically, what is your major?
I haven't decided that yet, but I'm really looking to psychology or like maybe business or something that I can like get a good career out of, I guess. And it's co-op, so it's like 5 years of school instead of just 4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were there any other schools competing with the Northeastern that wanted you like really badly?
Well, I'd rather like not say which schools, but I was looking at Providence too. Those were the major 2 schools that I was looking at.
Oh, you wanted to be a friar?
I guess so. I was talking to them for a while.
Oh, that's nice. Well, how about this? Can you give us a count on how many there were?
Maybe around a good 4, I'd
Nice.
say.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
I know, throw them under the bus.
Say too much about that, but yeah.
Yeah, good point. Good point. All right, so the other thing I have to remind you is that we're going to take 3 breaks.
Okay.
Just to let you know, there's no scores because the fall season's over, so Usually we'll go to the scores. Our new thing is we go to the scores at the end of the near the end of the hour, but we're all set because we're waiting for winter sports to start in the high school area. But so, are you going to play basketball for EB?
This year?
Yeah.
No, probably not. I'm probably just going to focus on soccer.
Okay. Are you,
Try to get club back in the picture again.
what'd you say? Club?
Club soccer. So, like, the teams that I play on. So, like, this year I'll probably play at South Shore Select
Okay.
and play on, like, an academy team there.
Oh, nice.
Last year I played for a club called FCUSA, and COVID happened, so it was weird with that. We really got no playing time. And then the year before that, I played at FC Stars. So this year, I guess I'm just doing everything differently this year.
Yeah,
Every
right.
Club differently.
So my question to you is: this last club soccer team you mentioned, where are they out of?
The South Shore Select.
Yeah.
Well, I had a practice there the other day, and it was at Union Point, but I think they're out of Weymouth, maybe.
Oh,
Hampton?
okay. Yep.
One of those two.
Yeah, that's a hike.
Oh, it's not that much of a hike compared to my other team. So the other team, when I was at FC Stars, I had to travel an hour and a half to practice.
Holy moly, where was that?
Oh, wow.
Lancaster, Massachusetts.
Oh my
Jeepers
goodness.
crow.
That's
Talk
way
about-
up there.
Well, it's almost like
I know.
it's almost like going like to East Bridgewater, but the other side of the state, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? A lot of farmland there or whatever. All right, so we're going to
Yep.
take our first break. If anybody wants to call in and has a question for Avery, you can call in at 508-222-1320. We have one more phone line open. So we're going to take our first break. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. We have the pleasure of Avery Levangie, the East Bridgewater phenom. See, I said it for you. From East Bridgewater High School. We'll be back with more right after this. Good afternoon, everybody. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here in the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and online off our website, 4deepsportstalk.com. We have the privilege of having Avery Levangie from East Bridgewater High School on her way with this nice soccer scholarship on her way to Northeastern University. If you want to call in, you have a question for the young lady, 508 222-1320. We're live on Facebook, off our website, the podcast. So, Avery, how many people do you think we reached today, as far as getting the word out so they know you're on the air?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Well, yes, I can.
All right, good.
I told my friends. I told some of my family. So, I don't know, maybe a good 20 people.
Well, there you go. Nice. There you
Yeah, I
go.
guess so.
Yeah, I know, right? So, what do you contribute to able to grab the scholarship? What's the biggest thing that comes to mind if you can look back on it?
What I can contribute to it?
What do you not? I said that wrong. Not to contribute. Trust me. I can butcher the English language. Unbelievable. When you think about this scholarship and reaching this pinnacle here, because it's not hard. It's not easy for any kid. Well, you know that, to grab a college scholarship. What do you contribute that to? I mean, was it more your work ethic, the love of the game, stuff like that? I guess.
I definitely have to say, it's the biggest commitment, ever. It's such a huge commitment, and you have to really dedicate yourself to wanting to get up and, go to an 8 a.m. game and, work your hardest. I remember so many games where I've had to wake up at, 5 a.m., and I'd have to drive 2 hours to Lancaster, and I'd have to show off in these showcases to see, what colleges would be interested in me. So it's really, how much you want to work for it. So say, I'm working really hard in the game, I have to, see that these coaches are all, evaluating me. So you have to keep thinking they're judging you. They're making sure, you're doing everything that they want. So it's really just, you have to show off, your skills and, dedicate yourself and, be willing to take that extra step.
Cool. No, I think that couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, I think you touched everything on about that. But what was one of the biggest things you wanted to work on going into the season?
What I want to work on going into the season?
Mechanically to get ready, to get yourself all set for the girls' soccer season. Was it footwork, cardio? Do you hit the gym at all? Or?
Probably fitness. Fitness has always been one of my biggest struggles, and I know it's probably other people on my teams too, but just working out by myself. I used to go to the fields by myself, and I would just do sprints and until I'm literally gassed. And then I had captain's practices with my team, and we would always run in the morning for a good hour. We would just work out, make sure everyone was in the best shape they could be, because we have a fitness test for our high school season, and it's not the funnest, the best, So it's really just getting myself into shape
okay.
as best I can.
No, I can Matt. I saw you dribble the soccer ball. You definitely a gifted young lady, that's for sure. And
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can definitely see it when I got a chance to call those couple games over at EB. But you had a pretty good team behind you too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, my team is super talented. We have good players in every single position, from defense, midfield to my wings and everything.
And
we're really good.
Absolutely. So what would you say your position is? Just for people that don't.
Yeah, that was my next
Oh,
question. What position do you play?
I'm a center forward, so it's 3 forwards. I'm middle forward.
Well, she's getting a lot of likes now. I just paused for a second. I was watching the Facebook feed. You're getting a lot of love and a lot of support. And that's awesome. Usually we get
good.
someone chatters in and they'll give us a question, but I haven't seen one yet. But if people want to call in again, 508-222-1320. My other question was, how they changed the rules for COVID?
Yeah,
you-
the no heading.
Yeah,
stuff.
can you go over that a little bit and how you had to make that
Yeah.
adjustment?
Yeah, so I think it kind of benefited me a little bit. It kind of helped us a little bit because instead of throw-ins, you can't touch the ball with your hands, so you have to kick the ball in. I think it kind of benefited us because we could shoot from outside instead of just having the ball thrown at your chest and having to settle it and then turn. I feel like it was kind of beneficial because they would pass us the ball and you get to dribble right away. But also the no heading, that kind of hurt us a little bit because that's a lot of our midfield's strongest points, I'd say. And then for the corners, you can't kick it in the air, so you have to pass it to someone before you kick it in the air. So we always sent out 2 people to the corners. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's funny you said that because I was reflecting. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to add to like the heading, like you said like everyone's not supposed to like kick, like use the ball like with their head like they would usually do.
Yeah, so like you couldn't use your head, you couldn't keep it in the air, I guess you could say. Like you had to, if you hit it with your head, you would have to put the ball down and it'd be a free kick.
Oh.
I actually
Yeah.
saw that. I thought that was I thought that was the set players. I was trying to learn the new rules. You
Would-
know, with the COVID.
Do you get penalized like if you do any that kind of stuff?
You don't really get penalized, you just get like, the other team gets like a free kick, and
Oh.
it's like either indirect or direct.
Yeah, like a change of possession type deal, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was like a set play when I saw like you and oh my God, what's that little Spitfire on the other side of the field? That young lady with the long hair. I forget her name. I think she's a sophomore.
Carol,
I'm trying to remember her last name. Not Lori, rather.
she a
Cor-
forward?
Yeah, she's definitely a forward.
Caroline McCormick?
McCormick, yes. McCormick is. Then you have. We had McCormick, and you had. Was it
Emma Parrow.
Was it Nelson, the other forward? Am I-
Oh, she doesn't play forward, but she plays outside back, but yeah.
yeah, she.
Cheyenne Nelson?
Yep, Nelson. She was a good player too.
Yeah.
That was every time because so they kick the ball to somebody, they put the ball in play instead of just kicking the ball out and trying to get the ball moving. And I said,
Right.
oh, they're all running the same play. You know, I'm like, oh, what a great soccer analogy I'm doing on local access TV right now. You know, but yeah, you were a standout. You definitely, I'll tell you, I'm not just saying that because you're on the radio with us but I'll tell you, you stood out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? You took no prisoners out there at all.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You could see your determination out there, and that's all that almost passing out doing the cardio paying off now. You know.
Oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. That's terrible.
But you gotta keep it going for callers now, right?
I know, it's going to get worse, so I got to suck it up.
Yeah, there you go. So, did you go check out a Northeastern game yet? Were they?
Yeah, I went to a game last year before COVID happened, and I think they played St. Mary's.
Okay.
So I think they won that game. But it's just like the style they play is like amazing, and how quick they play and how strong they are. So it's a lot of adjusting when I get there. But I'm excited.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything? Because she's just leading me into my next question. I don't know if you guys had anything. Just chime in.
What was it? Was it like a modified season like this year because of the pandemic? Like how many games there was?
Oh, yeah. We usually have a lot more games during the regular season, but this year we only had 10 season regular games.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What were the playoffs like?
This year it was double elimination, which is a lot different from previous years. So we had to beat a team 2 times to advance or
Oh wow.
win.
Yeah, and
But-
there was no MIAA. I'm kind of glad you just played within the conference for a champion, right?
Yeah. We couldn't compete for a state championship.
Which is, a conference championship is just as good as brag as state championships, the ultimate. But I think that's still pretty cool watching them play. You guys make it that far. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I would have really liked to compete for it for my senior year because it's like always been a dream of mine, but I guess things happen.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we are getting ready to take our second break. If you want to call in and talk to Avery Levangie from East Bridgewater High School, 222-1320. The gang is all here. I know I wanted to ask you an inside joke about my buddy Rich Moretti when he scared your brother. Remember we talked about that on the phone. Did you ever ask your brother about that?
I'll ask him about it right on the break.
All right. I don't know if that's fine. I don't know if you got a laugh out of that and Rich was harmless. I don't know if you followed up with it. That's all.
I'll follow it up with him on the break.
Now he's going to Bryant on baseball, right? Is it Bryant?
Yeah, he goes to Bryant in Rhode Island.
Yep. And what's his major?
I think he's still deciding.
Oh,
but
they got time, right?
but it's okay because I think he has to get it done by like this year. So he'll probably do business or something, I imagine.
Good. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take for a second break. I'll finally say it. I'm watching the clock because I have a bad habit of not paying attention to the clock, and then you could be talking and the commercial will come on and I'll feel like a jerk. So I just want to make sure everyone hears you. All right. Again, so we'll step away. You're listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station 1320 AM WARA. And online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. We are highlighting Avery Lavangi from East Bridgewater High School on our way to Northeastern University. We'll be right back with more after this.
Very exciting.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM WARA. And we have Avery Lavangi from East Bridgewater, who will be attending Northeastern University next year. So, I actually wanted to ask you, who's your favorite pro athlete, and why is that?
Good
I
question.
don't really have, I know this might come as a shock, but I don't really have like a pro athlete that's a soccer player. I don't really watch that much soccer unless it's like the Women's World Cup or something.
Oh, okay.
But if I had a favorite athlete, it'd probably be LeBron James. I don't know why, I just love LeBron James.
Oh, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
He's a very determined player.
Yeah, very good
Yeah.
player.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He is legendary.
Yeah, he
For
is.
sure.
Yeah.
He is.
For sure.
So my question: remember the girl from Whitman Hanson that played on the Olympic team? What's her name? She skips.
Sam Lewis.
Yes. Did you go down to see her when she was over at Whitman Hanson?
I actually did a camp, Whitman Panther camp, something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't meet her, but I met her sister, Christy,
Okay.
when I was younger. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know like who she was at the time. I was looking young, but now that I reflect back on it, I'm like, wow, I really met her.
Yeah, that's funny. You put two and two together. Isn't that funny how that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It is.
Well, pretty soon you might be having your own camp.
Oh God, I
Right.
don't know about that, but
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've seen people do it, and you probably heard of it. You get all these local athletes that come back and want to give back to the community and raise money and open up
Yeah.
a little camp and do something like that, you know. And it's anything's possible, Avery. Anything's possible.
you're right.
You know.
I know.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm right, but sounds good. So, Mike, next question to you. So let's talk about this team. What was your final record? What did you guys finish overall?
I think we won every single game except Norwell
Yeah.
in the regular season, and then we lost 2 of our games to Middleborough, and that's how we eventually lost for the tournament. So I don't really know the record exactly, but we lost probably 3-4 games this year.
Okay. Could I ask a favor? Could you help us out and just mention some of the girls on the roster so you won't get in trouble when you go back to school that you didn't mention them?
Yeah, no, I can list my whole starting lineup right now.
Awesome.
if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And then they could
Give them a shout out.
Then they owe you like an
Yeah.
ice cream sandwich or something at lunch.
Dessert.
So in our back line, we have Cheyenne Nelson, Ariana Snellgrove, Sophie Bradbury, and Audrey Catania. And then in our midfield, we play 3 midfield. Chloe Lang, Erin Condon, Molly Berry. And then in the front line is Emma Pirro. I forget how to say her last name.
That's fine.
Me, and then Caroline McCormick.
Okay. What about some of the subs on standby? Do you remember their names?
Yeah. Yeah, so some of the subs, we have Khalees Morton. She's a forward. She's also, I think, a freshman, so shout out to her for making the team as a freshman. We have Abby Berry, which is Molly's sister.
Yeah.
We have Sarah Sylvia. She's a defender. She's an outside back. Trying to think of other people. Emma Brown, she was a senior this year. So we had Delaney Ponder in the goalie. She was a senior this year.
Yeah, she was
And then
good.
we have another goalie who's also named Delaney Sartwell. So both of our goalies are Delaney's.
Okay.
Trying to think of others.
And how about your coaches?
Oh, Brendan Boats is my coach. He's like the best. He's helps me with everything, including the recruiting process. So I have to give him a big shout out. Jordan McDermott, she's also our JV coach, but she's like a sister to me. She's like the best. She's like always there for us. We can always talk to her about anything. Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Okay. Who was the other freshman you said that? What was the other freshman girl's name?
Khalees Morton.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I'm trying to remember the girl's name. I get the roster on my car, but maybe that was her name. She was on the other side. She had long hair, and I thought she was a freshman or a sophomore. She was another up-and-coming star. But going into my next question, what advice can you give these kids that want to make the team next year? Because how many seasons is the squad? How many seasons How many seniors are we losing altogether?
6 seniors.
That's a big gap to fill in
Yeah.
high school girls soccer.
Right.
But what advice as far as you telling what you could tell them, or for people that want to make coaches team next year, what advice can you give them?
If I had to say, some piece of advice. It would definitely be like work hard when you're at practice. Don't think like practice is a time where you can just like relax and slack off. It's like a time to prove yourself, to prove that you want playing time. Because as a player, I've played for Brendan over time. When you're practicing for him, like his drills like apply to the soccer game. Like they aren't just drills that you do to like get in shape. They're drills that apply to the game that you can use in the game. So pay attention and probably like work hard and communicate. Like don't be shy to show that you're interested in like the drills and everything. So that's what I would have to say.
Cool. So
And definitely be in shape.
yeah, I wish I could say that. So, how did you get? I mean, you look so natural out there. What can you contribute that to? I mean, you're out there. You can just tell you're having fun and you have a mission every time. You know, a couple times I actually saw you. I was with Nate Rollins. I saw her play again, 2 covering EB and the other, and then just to watch the team.
Mm-hmm.
What do you I know you touched on it a little bit, but as far as your ability, you take no prisoners out there. What do you? I think you might have touched on it before. As far as contributing to, is it more just practicing dribbling the ball, knowing what's going on in the field? You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I get the ball, my first thought is like either score or like look for an open player I can pass to. So
Right.
I'll say I get the ball and someone's on my back. I'm just gonna try to turn and like send one of my wing players in by sliding it through like the defenders, or maybe like just dribbling and trying to shoot. But my first thought is obviously scoring and like turning, because that's my job as that position. My job is to score the goals and try to put players in. So that's what I would have to say. I wouldn't really say it's dribbling. I'd say it's more like just trying to get forward.
Yeah, but you got to have the good mechanics like you to get the ball to the other forwards, correct?
Yeah.
Because you got some abilities, young lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know. Maybe just turn. I honestly don't think when I play it just comes natural. Like it literally just. It's my first. Like when I look up, I just look for the open player, or I just look for the slot in the net, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know. It just comes naturally. I don't really think about anything. It just comes.
So I was going to ask her about her, the coach. When did you meet? You might have touched on this a little bit, but the coach itself, the Northeastern coach, when did you actually meet her?
So I didn't actually meet her until before. So I had a game when I was playing for FC Stars, and their recruiting coach was at my game. So he was talking to my coach, Brendan, and I wasn't allowed to talk to them yet because of the recruiting process, because you're not allowed to, like, one-on-one talk with them or anything until, like, I don't know. It was a weird process, but I didn't actually talk to her until, like, the end of my sophomore year.
Oh,
But
okay.
I could talk to her over the phone. Like, I could talk to her over the phone, but I had to be the one to persuade to text her. Like, she couldn't text
Oh, my.
me. She couldn't text me.
So that was your only contact with her?
Well, I talked to her in person a few times, like now,
Yeah.
but I couldn't back then. It was
Wow.
weird.
That
Yeah.
is weird.
Yeah.
So how would you text her? Would you ask her like what her favorite movie is when she's having pizza?
No, I would just be like, I would have to contact her through my coach. So my coach would give me her number, and
you.
I would text her like, hey, like, is this a good time to call?
I
And
know.
then my coach would have to text Brendan and go through that.
I know. I'm just being a wise guy. I got.
And I also went to a camp at Northeastern, so it's like a showcase camp.
Oh
So
wow.
I got to talk to her a little bit there.
Oh cool. And what was your
Yeah.
impression? What was your first impression of her?
She is actually like an amazing person. I feel like she's more like a good person to me than a good coach, because when I talk to her, I feel like it's natural. It's not like she's like a strict coach. Well, I don't really know that yet, but she feels easy to talk to.
Good.
So
That's
really
a
good.
plus. Well, she's expecting
Yeah.
you to come out and do what you normally do, play soccer and go with the flow. if she has to holler at you or do something like that, that means something's wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Especially at the college level.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't be cool. That would not be cool.
So, Avery, what was your most memorable moment during your career so far?
Throughout my whole career in high school,
Yep.
I say this for when everyone asks me this, but my junior year when we beat Hanover, they were the number 1 seed, and we were like the 5th seed, and we went there and it was like a freezing night. I actually wrote my college essay on this game. And they had like such a big fan section, like they were going crazy in the fan section, and like we had no fans whatsoever. Like we had no fans, and it was freezing, and we ended up scoring 2 goals, and we won the game. So it was like so, like I started crying after the game to my parents. Like I don't even know why I was crying. I was so happy. I was
Awesome.
like, yeah, it was amazing.
All right, we are going to take our last break. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA. We are highlighting Avery Levangie from East Bridgewater High School on her way to Northeastern, going to play soccer and help that team out. We'll be back. We'll be right back with more right after this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM WARA. We have Avery Levangie from East Bridgewater, who's going to be attending Northeastern next year.
Young lady, you still with us?
I am still here.
Awesome. I just blared you out. All right, cool. So with this simulated season, like Casey mentioned earlier in this hour, was there a certain team you were hoping, or do you always hope to, someone you're looking forward to playing every year? Is there a certain team? And I was wondering why would it be that team?
In the high school season?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of a love-hate relationship with Norwell, I think, because they've always been such a good team, and I respect them because of how they play. because they don't just kick the ball up the field and chase it like most other teams that we play. And it's always been like a battle against them. And no matter the outcome, like if we win or they win, it's like, okay, we'll beat them next time. Or like they'll beat us next time. Like it's just really competitive all the time when we play them.
Nice. I think you led me. I know you led me into this next question. As far as when you start to play college ball, is there a certain college you're looking to play as well?
I don't know. Maybe I feel like it'd be a good. Maybe I think we might play UMass when we get there.
Okay.
Because they're not in the same league as us, but I know my friend Emily. She used to play high school soccer with me at ED, but she's at UMass now. She said something about how we might play them next year.
Oh, wow.
I mean, like
on the
following
schedule,
year.
that'd be
So
cool.
I feel like, yeah, that'd be a really fun game to play against her again.
Yeah.
That would just be like reliving memories, I guess.
Yeah, then you can like throw an elbow into her a little bit, say, hey, watch out, you're in my way. No, I'm only kidding. Or you can make like a silly face as you're running by with her and you dribble the ball by her and you know she's still, and you fake her out of her shoes and stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's funny. So what type of, I'm curious, playing on turf, right, and being as quick as you are on the field, what type of cleats do you use? Do you just use regular soccer cleats? Do you use turf shoes? I mean, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I use regular cleats. I mean, I got my Nikes and that's everything, I guess. I mean, they're normal cleats. I mean, soccer cleats.
All right, cool. I don't know if there was something special with turf, being soccer. You know, everyone tries to get an edge in the game and all that to make themselves better, and you know, you know what I mean. I don't know if you had a certain thing you used and what it was. You know, as far as equipment.
I used to have these cleats where you would put like spikes on them.
Yeah.
They're like metal spikes, but I think that's illegal.
I know, right? You're gonna grab your brother's shoes and put them on and run on the field. Oh, that'd be funny. But before I forget, do you have any other shout outs you want to shout out to? I know you did a great job with your teammates and your coach. Anyone else come to mind you want to shout out to before I forget?
Shout out my family because my brother pushes me every day to come in the gym with him, and
Nice.
my mom's making sure I got everything I need when I go to my games and everything, and my dad just always pushing me, always inspiring me.
Nice.
So those are my shout outs.
There you
Those
go.
are my people.
You don't have a favorite cat or dog or nothing?
I don't even have an animal. I will get me a dog though.
Oh, you want a dog?
What type of dog would
I want a
you
dog
get?
So bad. I've been asking for a dog since I was like one.
Hey, Justin wants to know what kind of dog you want, if you could get one.
I don't know. Maybe a husky.
Oh, that's a beautiful animal.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful animal. All right, young
Maybe
lady.
a husky or a corgi.
A what? What's the other one?
Corgi.
A corgi.
Nice.
What kind of dog is that? What does that look like?
It's a little thing.
Oh, you want a big dog to a little dog? She's going to go from...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Or both.
There you go. Well, your parents are going to be surprised when they visit your dorm room and there's a corgi in your room. Avery,
If they allowed that, I would definitely make it happen.
right? That's funny.
We'll start out with a goldfish or something.
Goldfish. There you go. If she can keep it alive.
I used to have a pet
Exactly.
fish.
That's what I started out with.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Well, Avery, we want to wish you all the best, and we
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We wish, all of us here at 4 Deep Sports Talk and, the radio station 1320, we want to say congrats on a great a great high school season. That was
Thank you so
it was
much.
phenomenal, and spread the word. Let them know we're out there, and good luck in college, young lady.
Yes.
Thank you
Good
so
luck in
much. Thank you,
college. Best
everyone.
wishes. Work hard. Work hard.
Yeah, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I want to make sure I'm politically correct. I don't want to get nobody in. I already missed Thanksgiving the last show, so I want to make sure I get
Thank you, everyone, so much. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
All right, take
welcome.
care.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
And that was Miss Avery Levangie from East Bridgewater High School, and that went pretty good.
Sure
Definitely
did.
did.
Very focused, very promising.
Oh yeah, very.
Wish her the
determined.
best.
Oh yeah. So next week, I'm hoping to have Quincy High School on. The girls won the Patriot League in girls volleyball, so
Nice.
Trying to-
Calling in again?
again, right now they
Nice.
have to call in
Yep.
because we have to keep our
Yep,
12
keep our
o'clock, 9 o'clock,
distance
3
in here.
o'clock, yeah. So that'll be going on hopefully next weekend and the week after. Shay Bolin from Bridgewater Raynham, she is going to Duke University, so we're going to talk to her. Hopefully, talk to her on the phone. Actually, it's going to be Mackenzie Madalonis, I think. I think it's Mackenzie Madalonis and Shay Bolin. So what they'll do is they'll switch off on phone calls, and Shay's going to North UNH,
Okay.
New Hampshire
Another
University.
good school, yeah.
Yep. So we'll talk to them, and then they'll still finish. I mean, it looks like they're starting the winter program December 14th. They can start practicing to get ready for
Okay.
a simulated season.
Sure,
You know?
sure. And I know there's a birthday coming up in December.
Yeah, whose birthday is that?
Hmm.
Mine.
You see the stare? he
Anything
gave
for
me?
cake.
Right?
Anything
oh,
for cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the stare he gave me. Oh, that's funny. That's too funny.
Yeah, so we'll have to have something for the sports
Oh
master.
yeah, Sportsmaster. Yep. Get him a Sportsmaster cake. What does this kind of cake does a Sportsmaster like?
Well, probably something with sports logos, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
See what
offend.
we can
Yeah,
do.
No, you're right. Anything's possible.
You like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry,
I like
marble?
chocolate.
You like chocolate?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like chocolate,
There you
right?
go.
Crazy people.
Nice. Well, I want to give everyone a belated happy Thanksgiving. I know you mentioned it coming on, but I totally got sidetracked last week and didn't even think about it.
So what did you do?
I just stayed at home and had my grandkids beat me up. Like they do every week. They tell me what's going on, if there's bugs in the house, where they are.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If whatever's going on, my granddaughter lost her tooth.
Oh, it's tooth fairy time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So the little guy runs down, Papa, we got to go save Layla. She's losing a tooth. But in baby talk, like really fast.
Sure.
I was like, I had no idea what he just said. So then I go up there, and my granddaughter's, she's a little upset. She lost a tooth, and now she's all sick because a tooth fairy dropped off some, money in her tooth. Whatever. So that was fun. That was pretty fun.
Nice.
And then Christmas, probably stay home. I worked Friday. They wanted someone in for Friday, so we worked Friday. And it was pretty slow, You can only do so much, you don't have everybody there. You only can do so much by yourself, but that was it,
Sure.
What about you guys?
Well, staying home, taking care of mom, working remotely from home, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of have to do it when she's napping,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
What about you, Casey? What
But
did
she
you-
says hi.
Oh, good.
Yep, she's doing okay. We have
Nice.
some friends over there that are watching her until I get back.
Oh, nice.
And I'm hoping the sun will stay out for a little bit because I'd love to take her outside, get some fresh air,
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
yeah, I went to a friend's house. It wasn't a big gathering, which is good.
Oh, there you go. What about you, Justin?
What did I do?
No, what did I do? Of course I want
So, we had our Thanksgiving, and then, of course, with the people that we usually have Thanksgiving, we had to do our contact via Zoom instead.
Yep.
Oh,
But we
it.
did
Yeah,
that as
that's
we
good.
were eating.
Yeah, we had a couple of those too.
Yeah, I just thought about that when he said
Those
that.
are fun,
They
actually.
fun. They are fun. I did the 5 o'clock session and the 1 o'clock session at my house.
Yeah, we did a 2:30 and a 4:30.
Did you?
Yep.
And I had one grandchild on one side, one on the other, and they're like looking at my
Try to figure it out. Right,
Oh,
right.
Ready for their close-ups.
First I had it on my phone, and the volume wasn't working on my phone, so I'm like knocking on the window, and they're all texting me, turn up your volume's not working. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I got it on my laptop, and that's when the crowd came in, and we all waved hi to everybody and stuff, so.
So fun. Very different, but you
It
know
is.
what? Better safe.
So we got a couple shows, maybe 3, 4 shows lined up, and now I just got to finish trying to get the shows over to Middleborough. Middleborough is the only one we didn't pick. I have a problem getting the videos for. I got to see what's going on with that. And then we just picked up Holbrook, so Holbrook is playing our shows now, so that's cool.
Nice.
So we're getting there. You know, the word's getting out. These kids are getting noticed.
That's
you know.
great.
All right, so for Luce Cabral, Catherine Conley, a.k.a. Casey, the Sportsmaster, Justin Ferreira, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this hour of 4 Deep Sports Talk. As we have had the pleasure of highlighting Avery Levangie from East Bridgewater High School. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.